What is the goal of economic sanctions? Have you ever wondered how countries can influence each other without resorting to military action? Economic sanctions are one of the tools used in international relations for this very purpose. So, what is the goal of economic sanctions? From a liberal perspective, the main aim is to serve as a peaceful method of intervention. These sanctions are designed to influence the behavior of states or political actors in a nonviolent way. The idea is to coerce a target state into complying with international norms, respecting human rights, or changing policies that may be seen as unjust. By applying economic pressure, sanctions aim to enforce peace and deter conflict without the need for armed force. This approach aligns closely with liberalism's focus on international cooperation and the rule of law. Economic sanctions work by restricting a target country's access to international markets, financial systems, or essential resources. This creates economic costs that encourage political change. Historically, after World War I, liberal internationalists developed sanctions as alternatives to war. They believed that economic isolation could prevent aggressive actions and promote peace. The thought was that by making the costs of disruptive or violent behavior unbearable, governments and populations would think twice before acting out. In practice, sanctions often target governments to encourage them to respect human rights, stop aggression, or comply with international agreements. This reflects the liberal values of protecting individual freedoms and maintaining a rules-based international system. Sanctions are also viewed as a form of humanitarian intervention. They aim to avoid the destruction and loss of life that often accompany military interventions. However, it is important to recognize that sanctions can have unintended humanitarian consequences. They may not always achieve the desired political outcomes, which can complicate their effectiveness. Despite these challenges, sanctions remain as a preferred tool in liberal international relations. They address conflicts and promote cooperation without resorting to war. In essence, the goal of economic sanctions from a liberal viewpoint is to use economic means to peacefully enforce international norms, encourage political reform, and prevent conflict. This approach supports a stable and just international order, making it a key aspect of how countries interact on the global stage.